Are you someone who delights in stories where magic fills the atmosphere with a profound sense of mystery and wonder? Do you find yourself drawn to narratives where the depth of magic remains shrouded in shadow, hinting at truths too vast or ancient to fully comprehend? If this stirs your imagination, then today's exploration into mystical magic systems is meant for you. Mystical magic systems immerse you in a realm where magic is as unpredictable as it is enchanting. These systems are defined less by rigid rules and more by their ethereal qualities, evoking a sense of awe and the supernatural. Considering this, I recommend embracing a mystical magic system in your narrative if you find yourself crafting any of these scenarios. 1. Epic and high fantasy. In epic tales where the landscape itself might be alive with ancient powers, mystical magic enhances the grandeur and mystery of the world. These stories often touch on the divine or primordial, where characters might interact with beings or forces that are beyond mortal understanding. The magic in these settings is less about utility and more about embodying the profound mysteries of the universe. An example I can think of for this is Made in Abyss, where it's enigmatic and more about enhancing the sense of wonder and danger. There's some phenomena and so on, but still, it's mysterious. 2. Thematic depth. If your story delves into deep philosophical or ethical questions, mystical magic can act as a powerful metaphor for complex themes like life or death, fate versus free will, or the nature of the soul. In such narratives, magic reflects the elusive nature of these concepts, often leaving characters and readers alike pondering long after the book is closed. A great example of this is Adventure Time, where symbolism and mysterious phenomena play a great role in things. 3. Character growth and discovery. Mystical magic systems are particularly effective in stories centered around personal transformation and enlightenment. As characters encounter and interact with mysterious forces of magic, they confront their own fears, desires, and beliefs, often emerging changed in profound ways. Gravity Falls is a great example of this, where a lot of the actual magical stuff isn't really explained, even if there are some threads of logic, and it's more about pushing the characters through various trials. I imagine most will think of soft magic when it comes to these, which I get it, but there are some differences. First, unlike soft systems, mystical magic systems often do have some rules that exist, but a lot of stuff is left ambiguous or unknown to those who aren't in the know. It's like a hidden layer of understanding that exists for those who are initiated. Or there is a sense that there's a logic, but we just aren't the ones meant to pierce it. Because of this, magic in this type tends to be tied to spiritual, esoteric, or otherwise arcane knowledge sources that may be accessible only to a select few, such as those who are born into it, who have undergone specific rituals, who have been trained, etc. Also, there's often significant consequence with these types of systems, which tends to be unpredictable. With all that in mind, if you're trying to find or write one of these systems, here's what you should keep an eye out for. 1. A blend of clarity and ambiguity. While there may be glimpses of understanding or patterns in the magic, much remains unexplained, inviting both characters and readers to wonder and speculate. This keeps the magic compelling and mysterious, preventing it from becoming just another tool or weapon. 2. Symbolic or allegorical use. Employ magic as a symbol to deepen the narrative's themes. Whether it's a haunted force that mirrors the protagonist's inner turmoil or a sacred ritual that encapsulates the cultural heritage of your world, let the magic resonate with larger meaning. 3. Connection to the mystical or divine. Integrate elements of the divine or the sacred into your magic system. This could be magic that is derived from ancient gods, cursed lands, or sacred texts, which characters might revere or fear but never fully control or understand. 4. Dynamic interaction with the world. Allow the magic to shape the world in significant ways. It might mean landscapes that wrap around the weight of ancient curses, seas that reflect the emotions of the gods, or cities built around massive, inscrutable relics of magic. And 5. Evolving understanding. As your story unfolds, the understanding of the magical system may evolve with the character's experiences and discoveries. This progression can mirror the character's own development as they learn more about the magic and, by extension, the world and themselves. Or, sometimes, it might be going backwards, becoming more and more distant from a character. The magic, that is. I'm sure there's plenty of examples you can think of, which I'd love to hear in the comments, whether it be your own system or somebody else's. If it's yours, let me throw out a few words of caution for when using this one. Here are 3 potential dangers you could run into. 1. A lack of clarity. The significant unexplained aspects can lead to confusion, with readers and characters not understanding the limits or consequences of magic. I recommend anchoring the mystical elements into relatable experiences and emotions. Use character reactions and interpretations to convey the impact and significance of the magic. Remember, this is more about the character's reaction than it is the magic itself. 2. Deus Ex Machinas. The mysterious nature of magic can lead to its use as a convenient solution for plot problems, reducing the sense of earned resolution. So, I say you should foreshadow the magic's effects and consequences early in the story. Ensure that its use in critical moments is set up and feels earned by characters' actions and decisions. 3. Difficulty in plotting. Creating plot points that rely on such an ambitious system can be challenging, as it requires careful management to avoid seeming arbitrary. So, I recommend planning key plot points around the mystical aspects in advance. Ensure that the magic complements character development and thematic exploration, rather than serving as the main plot driver. As you navigate the mist-shrouded paths of mystical magic systems, remember that their power lies not just in what they reveal, but in what they hint at and hide. This elusive quality can turn a simple tale into a saga, rich with symbolism and ripe for interpretation. If you're intrigued by other types of magic systems, see what I've spoken of before. Next we have the final entry in this series, soft magic. If you want my insights, I'll see you there.